Welcome back, everybody. Grand Tactician, the Civil War. Grumpa Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 5 of our Confederate Cavalier live stream. How was everybody doing this evening? I see Russ, Josh, Bremer's Ghost. How we all doing? I figure we'll just give this about another 2 minutes here, and then we'll get rolling along. Got the same problem here, Josh. It's freezing cold 1 minute. It's been dropping down to high 20s, low 30s, and then climbing up to the 70s in the afternoon. Ugh. Now, got myself a nice fresh bottle of Fighting 69. I guess we can get this rolling along. So, as far as I can remember, because it's been a few weeks, last episode we did fight a battle down here at Trenton. I think it was Trenton. But my avatar ended up wounded. We took some heavy casualties. We're down to 5,745 men in my corps. Or in my division. Randall, how we doing this evening? So we're going to be pretty low on troops for a while here. I had to send home all the Maryland cavalry units. I had to recruit 2 more Maryland infantry regiments. 3 actually. 2 infantry and 1 cavalry, so I could fill up the ranks of my other understrength regiments. Victorious, how we doing this evening? So I'm hoping that right now, because it is August, so they got plenty of time to come after us. I don't remember saying anything like that, Josh. Maybe I did. I don't know. Personally, I don't have a big like of reporters after my experience with them in Iraq and Afghanistan. They always like to report on the bad stuff we do, none of the good stuff. Pop this up to X50. Now, I'm hoping these guys stay away from us for a little while, because they do have plenty of troops in the area, and they heavily outnumber us. So it doesn't look like they're trying to retake anything that we captured. So we still hold New Jersey, all of New York, or what's available of New York. I feel like I got to take this fort down to get a hold of all these things here on Staten Island. I really do not want to go try and take down Fort Tompkins. That's a big fort. If you've never seen Fort Tompkins in real life, it does still exist today. Robert E. Lee helped do the redesign on it on the Phase 3 fortifications. It is a dangerous place to attack. Very dangerous place. And I don't know if anybody's seen Fort Sumter, which has only got the 1 level batteries. There is a battery below the fort that actually matches what the 3 level of the old Fort Sumter would have looked like. So if you're ever in the area, you get to go to the fort. Already up to combat here. 1st Division, 34th Corps. 5,700 infantry, 700 cav, 18 guns. Oh yeah, we're taking this. We can't retreat. There's no place for us to go besides back down south. We gotta stay here. Battle of Newark, New Jersey. Kind of reminded me when we invaded Connecticut a couple of campaigns ago. I might retry that now that I understand the weather conditions up there better. September 10th, so our returning units should be back in a few days. We're fighting General Schurz. Wonder how he is as a commander. Alright, this is a good map for us. It's actually a very good map for us. We can defend here, forward to the bridge, straight across towards Fork. And they have to come at us from over here, across the swamps and across this patch of dry ground here. What does Schurz look like as commander? Oh, he's a horrible commander. Even with my avatar being wounded, I think if I remember correctly, it's a lung injury. You're still a better commander than he is. That's wow. Just get the guys out of the swamps. Did I train this engineer brigade at all? Yeah, they're trained up good, so they can build fast. Right down here, start you building. I think I'll have the cavalry cover swampy area for now. I've only got the 3 regiments of cavalry instead of 6. I had to send everybody home. It was just no getting around that. That's right. Broke my ribs, and I think it ended up being a lung injury also, if I remember correctly. Play. Wrong direction. Might have a little bit before they get up to us. I don't have enough troops to cover everything. Being short those 3 regiments is not good. The only thing we have an advantage of right now is the artillery. Speed this up. Hopefully they're not too close to us and get these breastworks mostly built. This regiment's almost at level 3, so they can build these things fast. Oop, here they come. Wait, do I only 2 regiments in this division? The hell these guys do? What the hell you boys still doing back there? Shifting these guys left, but looks like they're going to try and come at me from this direction. They can't cross up here, so they do have to come at us down here. Yep, there we go, level 3. Find us an engineer looking. Go with that one. Shift back up this way, boys. Actually, let's get us ahead of the breastworks as they're building. Line of fire is blocked, so let's send you up here. You should be good right there for now. Riley, how we doing this evening? Well, this crossing right here is not something I need to worry about, as they cannot cross this stream at all. So this is all swamp here, but they still can't cross here. It's too deep. So that's not a worry for us. Oh, and I forgot everybody armed with whipwords at this point. Doing all right. I don't know about anybody else, but I ended up with too much leftover candy at my house. Didn't have as many kids come by this year, so I've been snacking a little too much on the sugar. Is everybody having buffering issues? I'm showing everything fine on my end. This thing I want to see is buffering. It does affect everybody's enjoyment. We need that battery, so let's put you on your bombardment unit. And you can hit that battery. All right, let's put you back on counter. Oh, you're bombard. Why do I have a 6-pound Whitworth as a bombardment unit? You're counter battery, but they're back here. Worms! Welcome back from hibernation, my friend. And you guys follow Worms, he does have a new series starting up. I don't know what's going on with the buffer. It might be on YouTube's end today. Come on, engineers, get these works finished. I want my guys back into cover. Well, it's never too late to go back to school. I can attest to that. I didn't really enjoy it too much, but... I hope you're not going to charge this regiment. You are way too strong. You guys stop building. Oh. All right, Cavalry, we're going to get you guys mounted up. Looks like they got all their forces spread out up top there. Why these guys are so unstable. I think my Whiskey Hell Riders are going to be staying out of this fight because there's stability issues. Damn it, charging in at him. Alright, Hell Riders, get up here. The hell, I told you to include. It depends on what you want to do with the starts. I mean, it really depends on what you want to do, to be honest with you. Go finish off that regiment. There we go, 11. Take them down. Can't charge these guys across the swamp. That's the worst part. Problem is, after this battle, they send another unit at us. Another division that's not going to hold. Yep, there goes hell. Yep. Stay in the fight, boys. Come back here. Stay in the fight, please. Go get them. Alright, go after this lone battery out here, please. Oh, look at that, leveled up. You guys go after that battery. Go after the battery. But I'll be honest, if you're going to play the DLC, command, and if you want to do a brigade command, I would say you could do the DLC Summer of 61 start, and you could start as a brigade commander and then work your way up from there. Alright, keep going, boys. Get that battery. Good job, boys. Good job, 8th Georgia. Now we're in the rear of these boys. Go get them. Oop, looks like we forced that regiment to surrender. Good job, 9th Georgia. Come after this battery, please. The AI has been an issue with this game from the start. The AI is not the problem. It's something I've always pointed out in a lot of my campaign videos, is the AI is basing all of its decisions on the stars of the commanders. They're not there for show. They actually have a lot of meaning for the AI, and that's how it does its decision making. So if you're fighting a bad commander, you're going to have a bad AI. There's 2 regiments back here. There they go. Oof. Get that regiment. We gotta do as many casualties as we can here. We are not winning the war right now. It's 1864. I mean, for all the land I've taken, all the battles won. That's right. Extra whiskey for everybody. That regiment. Now, I'm a little upset because I'm still having this glitch here with these regiments not gaining levels, especially on the cold steel perk. We wiped out a regiment. Doesn't look like it surrendered to us, though. But we're all the way up north. I don't think there's any way we could send prisoners down south anyway. You always have to have some whiskey available to you, Kerosene, when you're watching my streams. Whiskey or scotch? Where are my Hell Riders? There you are. We force a regiment to surrender, please. I don't think so. Speed this up. Ended up as a minor victory. For all that fighting, it only cost 1,700 casualties. I'll take it. This was the largest force in the area. They had the highest chance of pushing us out, so seeing them off is a good thing. We lost 368 of our 3,500 infantry, 67 of our 2,300 cavalry, none of our guns. Total also each gain we've had. Did we get any of their officers? Yeah, we got quite a few. We wounded Warner, wounded Morrison, captured Colonel Pierce, captured Hazard, killed Bowman, wounded Duncan, wounded Sturgis. We just did a nice heavy hit to their officer corps on that one. So, Worms, I got to advertise for you a little bit. When is the first episode of your new campaign coming out? Oh, and I got myself a new Zippo. It was a gift from a friend of mine. The one I was using up on the collection now. Colonel Sirwell, is he one of mine? Victory at Newark. I mean, come on. That's the funniest thing about this campaign is we're fighting a lot of us. It's all up north in New Jersey and New York. Battle of Newark has ended with 1st Division retreating in panic. The enemy's approach suffered total casualties of 1,684 men. There were 114 killed and 831 captured. Our casualties totaled 435. Now, I know I brought up Duncan's name from the Federals. Was he killed? If he was killed and get defamed, I'm not happy about that. But I think we wounded him. That we have to contend with. I need my reinforcements up here as soon as possible. Pennsylvania, because I was just trying to get a battle on the Gettysburg battlefield, but the entire north was open, so I came up here to New Jersey and New York. So we now control New York City, Brooklyn. We don't control Staten Island because of Fort Tompkins. I'm not willing to take that fort on. It's only got a garrison of 92 troops, but just trying to, it's a 3-star fort. Trying to take that down will take a while. Yeah, that's why. So Commander 11th Virginia is defamed. And we got no Virginia officers available. Who's available? Nobody. There's no officers available. Not only are we out of troops, we're out of officers. Actually, how long are these reinforcements going to take? All right, 8th, 9th Georgia, and the 11th Virginia, so they're another 33 days away. This is the problem running up to X50. Oh, 3,000 men and 6 guns? Really? I could take these guys out with my cavalry. Here we go. Rolling back out to the sandbox again, I'm not so sure about. I just retired 2 years ago. I'm not so sure about that one. But then again, we don't have a draft, so if anything does kick off, I'll be one of the first people called back into service. And same map again. We're just going to charge these guys out with the cavalry, I do believe. My cavalry numbers basically equal to what they're bringing to the field. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to sit here like this, all lined up. We'll know they're here once the artillery starts firing. Oh, good for you. You don't have to worry about getting in again. Problem is, I am retired ready reserve, so they got my ass until I'm pretty fucking old. If you want to come back. I'm pretty sure that was an emphatic no, unless you really enjoyed yourself. I still hang out with some of the guys every few days. That's one of the reasons I didn't do the stream 2 weeks ago. Is I was at a commander's reception for the 69th Infantry. Got to see a lot of my boys I hadn't seen in a while because they just got back from Africa. I had a really good time. I wonder if these guys are even going to try and come get us. Coming from down here, so a little bit. No live stream, as I will be in Gettysburg again for Remembrance Day this time. Here they come. Let's move cavalry out towards the flank. Really, they're just looking to bring people back in. I think this is all they have. 3 regiments of infantry. 1,000 in that regiment. Both those regiments are over 1,000. That's over, yep. So 3 regiments of infantry and a battery of artillery. We're going to charge these boys out. So let's go. We'll wait until they're clear of the woods. Lock them down with the infantry and then charge them on the flanks. Oh, good. Hopefully we can link up, Grim. You can even get a hotel anywhere near town if you don't book a year out. All right, let's move in, get ourselves a good volley off of the cavalry. I'm just going to charge these boys. Look at them. They're just getting canistered down. All right, go get him. You're going after the retreating unit? Are you kidding me? Oh, well. Oh, that battery's gone. They didn't surrender to us. They just got wiped out. Cavalry, since the DLC update's been very powerful. I should have moved the 11th out of the woods sooner. Keep chasing them down. We lost 16 men in this fight. I want to see if we can wipe... Look at this. Our cavalry can't even keep up with the running infantry. Look at that. Now let's speed this along. We're not going to catch any more of these guys. We could have wiped out this entire unit, but it's not letting us. Calling back 400 soldiers become recruiters. Automatic staff sergeant when they finish their training. E7 when they get 24 bodies in the first year. That is... Wow. Really? I've never heard of that before. That is desperation, to be honest with you. Yeah, so Grimwolf, because I do Alpha Company of the 69th Regiment of the Irish Brigade. We actually don't march in the parade. We meet up at the memorial, and we do a couple of wreath layings at all the brigade monuments. And then we do if you ever end up at the Gary Owen, let me know. Or if you would like it, if you want to meet up on Gettysburg, go onto my page and hit my email address up and send me your contact information. I'll definitely link up. I mean, look at this. We lost 16 men. And we took down 1,600 of theirs. Let's see if we got any of their officers. All right, we captured Colonel Dewey and wounded Bowman. The other two regiments got away. So, not too bad. Someone is knocking at my door. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. One of my had a package delivered. My nephews would just let me know it was here. Yeah, 101 casualties. But yeah, Grimwolf, send me an email at grumpy.grumpa@gmail and we'll exchange some contact information. I'd definitely like to hook up with you while I'm there. Yeah, we captured an entire regiment. I'm not even going to read over this because that was just bad. But they only came at us with like 2,900 men. And that's the exact amount of cavalry I had. So that was well worth that cavalry charge for. Keep this at X20. Keep running at X50. The battle map does not keep track of what's coming at us. Like, we're winning all these fights up here, but we're losing all the fights down south. Well, I'd definitely like to see what you guys do. If our times don't link up with each other, I'd definitely like to see what you guys got going on. 15th, haven't our new units arrived yet? Third's back. None of our recruited units are here yet. 10 more days. Do have to push this unit. Oh, they're at 8,000 men. Definitely need our replacements in sooner. But we are moving into the winter season. Looks like we're going to be dragging this game into 1865. Let me look at the... We actually don't have a big number of fielded troop difference at all. Yeah, Josh, that's one of the reasons I set the hard timelines on my advance, is to allow the AI time to get its numbers into an area that would be make it a little more challenging. Though that one of the reasons I missed the AOM mod is the AOM would make the command, make the AI retreat when it realizes it can't win. Without the AOM mod, it's the game's staying until we get a major victory, and it's kind of driving me insane a little bit. Especially because the Union campaigns never last that long. I don't think I've had one go over 25 episodes. All right, my broken ribs have now healed. All right. Very good. We're now back up in the green. We need to take away Staten Island. And this is actually where I live. I'm a Staten Islander myself. Try and stay on my horse. We'll see. I do have a wild horse, so we'll see what happens with that one. Actually, what I haven't looked at is what actions do we have going on right now. Oh, we moved up to number 22. So we have passed by... Yeah, we passed by Barksdale, Mosby, and Early. We gotta get past Ewell, Alexander, and Claiborne. Let's see what actions we got available. I don't have any running right now. I want to do reconcile. I could throw a party, but all the officers like me. I have no fear available because my fearless flag bearer, but my leadership's already maxed out, so that wouldn't help me. And I still have the committee investigator. Even though I've aligned my politics with the government, I still have the investigators. I could take forged reports, which will increase my cunning. And that's at 3 stars, so yeah, we'll take that. $250. We'll go full the investigator. Maybe I'll get rid of them. Yeah, maybe the 3rd wound will take me out of the war. Hopefully not. I think this was my 2nd wounding. All right, 2nd Maryland's arrived, so start combining them. Did that just suck up everybody? I think it did. Okay. That's not good. 4 more days for rest. I may have to recruit another regiment. 50. Yeah, I got to recruit another regiment. We're going to run out of Marylanders because I'm recruiting all the Marylanders. They're the only guys we have left. Well, they're not keeping the mixed muskets. I'm recruiting these regiments to fill out the other regiments already have, and they're all armed with Whitworth rifles. And all my cavalry are armed with what the hell? These guys should be armed with musketoons. Richmond carbine's available. That's better in the Enfield, I think. No, it's not. The Enfield's still better. Okay, we'll take the Enfield. Did not realize these guys were not that well armed. I did recruit these regiments fresh to replace before I realized them down with other regiments. I think I recruited them fresh. Which kind of screwed me over because I lost all of my good units in replace for the Marylanders don't have a high loyalty to the country. So they're always going to start with low morale. Yeah, their support's at 38, so it's low morale across the board for them. As you can see, there's nobody available. There's 11,516 available, and they're mostly out of Maryland. Time for a topper. I was hoping to get one more battle in before the winter season's set, because it's going to be hard to move around up here once the winter sets in. Message is on here. Back up 10,000, so that means more replacements have come in. Yeah, you guys are getting mixed with the Kentucky regiment. $350 left. Yeah, so 2nd Kentucky's going to take the rest of them. When the rest arrive, they go to the 3rd and 4th Kentucky, so hopefully they'll all be filled out. There's actually like no Arkansas or Kentucky men left in these regiments. It's all like Marylanders at this point. Well, problem is there's a lot of units in the field. I mean, look at this map. Look at this. There are a ton of units in the field, and they all want the men. It's one of the reasons I haven't taken over an entire army is I don't think I could keep it in the field. Want to try and I do it now. 8,500. 2,700. I could probably take them down now. And then besiege Fort Tompkins over the winter. Just waiting for the rest of these troops to get in. Disaster at Newmarket. Disaster at Portsmouth. We're the only people winning battles. Back up to 50 real fast. Doesn't look like they're coming after us. Ooh, good catch. I did not see that. Okay, that's their corps headquarters down here. They're over here. Action accomplished. The committee is receiving forged reports and suspecting nothing. This should let you breathe a bit more easily in the future. Very good. Looks like more of our men came in. Alright, that's the cavalry regiment came in. Who needs more the most? Alright, 2 Georgia regiments need. Wait. Why can't I combine them up? I guess we got some replacements in. Can we combine them with the Virginia? Okay. 5 more days for that other regiment to arrive, and then we're going to push on to 1st Division here east of Brooklyn. They're not actively trying to recapture it, but I don't want them there either. All these disasters, it's starting to drive me up a wall. October 24th, we gotta start moving. Oh, looks like the other regiment arrived. Okay. Why is it not letting me combine down now? What happened? Not letting me combine units now. I think we might actually have a glitch forming. Let's try this again. Alright, hold on. You're going to see the screen go blank here for a minute. I'm going to save this. Close out the game, free up some memory, and then restart it. It shouldn't be an issue, but apparently it is. You should be seeing a looking for game to capture right now. The game's just reopening. It's already past the point of having enough soldiers to be the same unit anymore, so I think it just might be a memory issue. You gotta remember, I'm running the game at X50, and that does affect it. Like the computer's got a lot going on when you're running at that speed, so it does affect it. I hope not. Like I said, when running the game at X50, the computer's trying hard. I have a good computer, but it still uses up a lot of memory when you're running it at that speed. Computer's making all these moves. We're just looking at this one little section of map, but the rest of the game is still running. So it's pretty heavy on the memory. I guess while we're still going through the load screen, like we are talking about with the Remembrance Day a few minutes ago. If you guys don't know what that is once again the reading of the Gettysburg Address and the opening of the National Cemetery Gettysburg. They also, I think they started doing it. That goes through town with all the reenactors units. So if you're interested in watching that, keep an eye out for it on November 18th. Let's get that running again. No, apparently it's not a memory issue. Damn it. That's not good. more than enough prestige to get some of these policies running, but it's not letting me do it. We were getting 11 levels of recruitment offices running. Wow. So that's not even going to help us to try to get another level of that. Yes, it is. Actually, one of my big, because there's not enough people in the hobby anymore, but one of my big complaints, and I air this to a lot of people, is you have reenactors getting out of the hobby and they're selling just about my prestige to do it. Wow, that just took a lot of prestige. That'll give us more volunteers, but I don't think it'll help too much. All right. Really don't want these full Maryland. Oh, now they're down to 344 men. So somebody sucked up troops. Yeah. So I just wasn't getting the icon. So it just was not showing me the icon. Okay, so they're sucking up the troops. Yep, they're taking them in. It's just not giving me the icon. There it goes. There's the icon showing now. And now these guys have mixed muskets. So I got to order more Whitworths if they're available. That's why the weapons changed. There weren't enough rifles in the unit for these guys to keep the weapons. Let's go through everybody. I'm glad there are Whitworth available to us. Wow, it changed everybody's weapons. There are 44 men left in this regiment. Everybody's at full strength right now. What I should do is recruit a battery to reinforce the rest of my batteries. Oh, look, we got troops available. Farm mechanization helped out a lot. Look at that. That brought another 31,000 volunteers. I'm going to keep recruiting out of Maryland because I'm the only person dragging troops out of Maryland. Honestly, range-wise, the Fayetteville's are not better, but fire rate-wise, they are better. But I'm just keeping everybody, trying to keep everybody on the same weapon platform. See if we can get this battle before we spin to November and go into winter season. Had a central role in introducing a recent project. My wit was recognized by everybody. What I'm upset with right now is there are no longer any officers available. Why is it taking me so long to get across the goddamn Hudson? Because they're actually, in this time period, there is a bridge here. I don't think they're going to be there for that long. I think the other armies are going to suck them all up pretty fast. Okay, they're not here. Go back on the scout. And there's a winter season. to besiege Fort Tompkins. I need to take... It's going to make me go all the way to goddamn hell around. That's going to be hell on my numbers. Don't need to be campaigning in the winter, but I want this fort taken down so we can take control of all this stuff up here. And I just saw a troop movement. Yep. It's 34th Corps. Yep, don't care about your orders. See. Okay, so they're in Brooklyn. Why didn't we engage them while we were there? Now my writingness is dropping down. Lincoln loses the elections. A Democrat elected president. Confederates congratulate the winner. Davis willing to enter negotiation. The war about to end. Are you kidding me? What the hell just happened? And the war is over. What the hell happened? That power bar was over here in the blue. I guess we broke their morale enough. What the hell happened? Yeah, that's right. We lost the last campaign because Lincoln lost also. Wow. All right. So let's advance along and get the video running.
We are fighting for independence, and that, or extermination, we will have. Jefferson Davis, President of the
It might be true,
Confederate
Grimwolf.
States of America. Epilogue. Apostles of Disunion. All the Confederacy asked was to be let alone. Instead, the states with which they were lately confederated attempted a subjugation by arms. But the sword in Southern hand was grasped tightly, and it was against this sword the Union, under its stubborn leader Lincoln, threw itself. Relying on the divine power that they believed covered with its protection the cause they held just, the Southern soldiers struggled for their freedom, independence, and self-government. And in this struggle, the Confederacy achieved the unbelievable. On the brink of an abyss into which they did not wish to look, against all odds, as all the might of the Union crashed against them, the ranks of Southern soldiers held firm. But it would be only after the bloody and heroic struggle for freedom the Confederacy's true demeanor would be revealed. The nation was born from rebellion and extreme states' rights principles, and even during a war of survival against a common foe plagued by internal feuds and petty rivalries, the apostles of disunion would find no comfort within another union of states centrally governed. the idea of men depriving other men of their freedom would not succeed in the changing world. The question of slavery, the so-called divine institution the Confederacy was based on to protect, in its moral impossibility, would sooner rather than later threaten to implode the quarrelsome nation. And when that time comes, the Confederacy
That's a good
will
one,
be
Josh.
surrounded only by enemies, like hungry wolves.
Did you know that's who
looking
was
for
elected?
any sign of weakness to exploit.
All right. So, not going to go through the career highlights. It's mostly battles. Well, let's see. At the end here, so Johnson was still commander of our armies. Cadwalader was commander of Union armies. National support was actually higher for the Federals. They actually had 56 national support to our 22. So I'm still amazed we just won this. I thought we were going to lose this campaign. Infantry only challenge. So men fielded, they ended with 255,853 men in the field. We ended with 191,070 in the field. So we actually lost a lot of men. They had 142 victories to our 92. Though it did take more casualties. That's probably because of the fighting I was doing. I will toot my own horn on this one. We caused a big chunk of casualties. They were 163,166 casualties to 137,114. I really thought we were going to lose this campaign. Regiment command only challenge. I don't think that's a feasible at all, to be quite honest with you. I mean, it's a good idea, but I just don't think it's feasible. I think you'd lose any campaign that you played like that. So yeah, that national morale was crazy. The fact that we won, holy crap! And I don't think we had any objectives completed. Outside, yeah, we only broke their morale. We didn't capture Washington. That's it. We got their morale below 50 because we controlled all the northern areas. That's what won it. Holding New York and New Jersey is what won us the campaign. Because we didn't have West Virginia. We didn't take the Baltimore and Ohio railroad lines. Yeah. I really don't know what to say about this one. I'm just amazed we won it. So actually, what we're going to do now, because it's honestly still early, only ran about an hour, so I'm going to close the stream here, and I'm going to start a fresh stream at 7 p.m. And we're going to do, like I said last episode, we're going to do a Summer of 61 start as a brigade commander on the Union side, because we're going to go back and forth with these. So like my 63 campaign, which I used the DLC to start as a brigade commander, we're going to start a 61 summer campaign as a brigade commander. So a cavalry only, honestly, cavalry is very OP since the DLC came out. So it's actually not even a challenge. I hate to say it. That's why I included, like, this campaign was supposed to be cavalry only. I included infantry to make it harder. What's the main point of adding infantry in? Was to make this harder. Maybe a campaign with character traits opposite your real traits. Hmm. Uh, actually, I was going off the Eastern Standard Time, so in about 45 minutes at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, what is that? 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. West. And I'm not even going to. I got to look up what it'd be over in Europe. So, just call it in about 45 minutes. I'll start a fresh stream up. I'll get this one closed out, reset all the, get my computer's memory reset, and we'll start a new campaign as a brigade commander in the Union Army, and see where it goes from there. So let me get started on that. And for anybody who would like to join us that's already in this stream, I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes. Okay, that's 2300 GMT. All right. Teetotaler, drinker, and instead of a drinker, West Pointer, and religious. Okay, I like that. We'll do that instead. Yeah. So I'll see you guys there.